Right into it, Owen Riley spin move and the pretty finish. Tigers by 25. Riley again splitting the defense and finishing on the other side of the rim this time. Raiders, Clayton Blackburn hits the free throw line jumper, yes. Marietta now on the out of bounds play. Grayson Moat gonna bury the three right as time expires in the third. How about that buzzer beater? Now Jude Garber from the charity stripe. Morgan loving that spot on the floor. Smart play here by Carson Huck. Just puts up the floater over the defense instead of crashing into them. Count it for two. Now add this one to the highlight reel. Zayden Whittakin, grown man jam. It's all Tigers at this point. One more time now. Owen Riley off the missed three. Johnny on the spot. Marietta wins this one big time, 87-47.